Now, once famed for its luxurious mansions, East Legon is now grappling with a new challenge: the growing number of slums within its affluent neighborhood. Now, this development has sparked concerns among residents about the future of one of Accra's most prestigious areas. ChannelOne News' Umaru Sanda Amadou takes a look at how East Legon is transforming and what it means for the community.
The city of Accra has very beautiful places, areas that are known as affluent communities, or, to use a local parlance, Dadaba areas. So typically, you'd hear people mention cantonments, people mention East Legon. However, there's an issue where in very affluent areas, we have noticed a trend of slums, rising up, or the issue of slums within these affluent areas. You can call it inner cities, as some areas would qualify to be. But generally, these are the underdeveloped areas within the developed areas. So for the CNR today and ChannelOne Newsroom today, that's actually our focus. We're looking at these underdeveloped areas that have sprung up in developing areas. Where I am is East Legon. Now, East Legon, very popular as one of the expensive places to live in. Add that to Laboni, add that to Cantonment, add that to Spintex. But what you don't know is that behind the facade on the main road, say on the Lagos Avenue, which is the main street of East Legon, there is an ugly scene behind the scene. Now, that ugly scene behind the scene is made up of uncompleted structures, small rooms and buildings, kiosks, and all manner of structures that are occupied by thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people who are living in those areas like dormitory towns. They move out in the morning, go to do all manner of works, and return. These are engaged, these are artisans and other professionals. Now, these kiosks and other small structures that are used by these people are rented out by landlords who own them. And again, there's this phenomenon known as Shesumami. Take care of it for me, or look after this for me. Now, usually this would be a building without windows, without doors. They use curtains to hold it up. Maybe there's a door, but there are no windows, or it's not painted. So what we are doing here today is to compare and contrast these affluent areas and the slums that are developing within them and behind them. Now, this road that I'm standing on is a very popular street when you come to the East Legon enclave. From the Lagos Avenue, not even there, from University of Ghana, Okponglo, you take a right, enter through East Legon, drive through, there's a major crossing. Then you enter the area known as Labaolishi, which is also springing up very, very fast. So the Labaolishi Street is what you're looking at. Go straight into a popular area, again known as America House. Lining the streets, you have buildings that are coming up, high-rise buildings, story buildings. But what you may not notice is that behind the facade of the buildings that are lining the street is a slum within this otherwise rich or affluent area in East Legon. My name is Umaru Sanda Amadou, and I'm grateful that you joined us. Come with me. As a branch of this Nako Kwajiman Street, the first thing that jumps at me is this pile. If you're familiar with this business, you would easily identify what is covered in there, even though it's in a black polythene. It is charcoal. Charcoal that has been set up on a small table store, if you like, by someone definitely who lives here. And so charcoal being used, not gas cylinder. Well, let me speak to the woman who does this business here. Enti utiha afi saying?
I think 13 years.
13 years. Ejuma ya na oya na
we me ma me ejuma.
Okay.
Ya no call you krum kakra enti no. Me obi wo me ho. Obi wo me shop na me hwe fie. Ti me wie bibia me sister so ko ejuma no beba na obehwe echi na femi so makɔhwe shop.
I see. Na bidie business no yakɔ
Na me adum kakra.
Na nkrofo ka gas won asem media bidie business ko enim de.
No ni asem no. Na me kan on and off. Woman na ba, woman na ekɔ. Yes.
But how do you say how East Legon and now violation East Legon? We expect to say nkrofo be use gas cylinder ne electric cooker ni sani amani amono. But bidie soon the any is Legon the.
Nso ya hana koye se ni power around yeah ntin ebi ni use gas ebi muso eto bidie no me say me use gas kra me ka benku am use bidie ntin nti ama bidie no se frefre mu sa kakra
ha mo we eye mo amofi ana mo rent ana ehweso mami ana ayesen
ya rent
na 13 years na muti
ha no se wutua rent na wa ampe ho asema fira no hard yeah.
So this is an alleyway. Someone has set up a dry line. They dry their stuff. There's a kiosk here. It is not for selling provisions or groceries, as we say. It is people who live in there. And there are a number of them. So I'm going to walk down this alley. And the reason you would know that people live in this kiosk is that there's a gate here. Ago. Madam. Pacho, you free ChannelOne TV and can you new casa ACCRA? Okay, so good afternoon. Madam Pacho, meet me rim. Okay, thank you. Yetimika brofo. Brofo na sound. Pacho, you feel say?
Yeah, better.
You better sound.
Your flame anti-part.
Anti-part. Pacho, uba hai afisen.
Buy them first be 2 years.
2 years. And a higher namuti.
That's right.
But who say has a kiosk and cheddar because we the wall as concrete wall, but we no a kiosk.
That's right.
And I'm we nipa saying.
Oh, my name is Mammy Netting.
Okay.
That's right.
Munin Colabia or how?
That's right, there be.
Oh, okay. Now, kiosk the I didn't know muti kiosk. Kiosk the him say a ton provision chingam ni has the muti mwe.
Eh, some do be kabi. But my man grandpa and Mr. Kiosk mpo ya de high and ask a kiosk mpo ya dan ya dem. And what chile into na ma we nyina eba. Sikenu ha ya kwa high dan. Into no say ya tra kiosk yi mu na ja. Ya di yen kaklankra. E modin.
Into juma ben sa na mu ye.
Meche bayira okwan no.
Okay. But yeah, aha ye is Legon. And is Legon so they nim say sikafo na ti ha nkofo abronsan ni nnuama ka akese. And amuso mu hye mu bi. Enti kosen.
And there are some kase no wa boss if you say is Legon no kra no. Wo kompona wo ko okrom na aka say wo ti is Legon a na che so munum say wo ye sikani ni bi na mom wo kyerem say wo da kiosk mo. Uchem so da kiosk ma wai ba se otu atwe ni magu ase enso ya da kiosk na sikani won fiu na sabi adwuma bi so kura ni won ma bi aka so me panyi kura me so meko adasa clean na na se bibi kura meko akoye bi na me ba me sabe koma no ebi ni hono mo it no say wo sola no pa wo du tribom na say ne be ya wo ba wo sabe ko wa no
Mitimi remo hwe.
Oh, are they?
Mpacho me that say the kind of mami ndi wechi. I go. Okay, so I'm going to Manin Kata. Kokoko. Okay, so I'm first met with tubers of yam on the floor. And as a provision, and uton yam.
Uton yam by la mechi no. Nti say me digu ho no mo. Me digu abontia bia na obi afa. Nti by la mechi no.
And who standing fans?
Me no esia no empo asai. Enya adwuma.
Se eja to mo a bibi abeko na yetati eja shishi asem. And shed and see what have you.
Oh, eja de me ba me nti se eja shishi bia.
Unsro se eja ba bibi abeko.
Oh, misro ho chirentia misro. Me pa de awoto a wadwene papa no wadwene bone bibi abetumi asi. More
of these places in this. There's solid block here, and then there is the other structures here. Hello, is the rice ready? I want to join you. Your address is Legon, right?
Somehow.
But it doesn't look like Legon.
Sure.
Why are you living at this side of Legon?
Well, life brought me here. I think mainly business.
So you work here?
Yeah, I do.
What work do you do?
I'm into clothing boutique. I'm having a boutique in the middle of the town there, beside the palace.
I see. And this is where you live. What kind of structure do you live in?
I'm into a building.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it self-contained, single room?
It's single room, self-contained.
Okay. How many children do you have?
2.
2. So you live there with them. Is your husband here with you?
Yeah.
So there are 4 of you.
Yeah, sure.
And how easy has it been?
Well, depending on how you want to live here, that will make it easy for you. So for me, I'm okay.
Okay.
I don't stress myself much.
Okay. If you have a boutique in East Legon, that's a lot of money. So why are you not renting some big apartment in East Legon and staying in there?
That won't be necessary for me though, but other people's might. As I said first, I'm okay with how I'm living my life because it will be better if I save for a better place, which is mine. Yeah.
I see. Now, what are your dreams as you live here? Because it is not a conducive place, but what dream do you have? I mean, in the next 5-10 years, what's your aspiration?
Well, in the next 5 years, I wish to get a very big boutique, more than the place that I am, because I'm inside the town. But mostly when you're at East Legon and you get a boutique at the roadside, I think it's the best idea that, and also the achievements also comes from there. Because finding a place at the roadside is very difficult.
So you're cooking dinner. Why are you cooking the dinner outside? Why not inside the room?
Well, I need to manage with my gas and the charcoal.
Okay.
I'm having a woman who sells charcoal here, so I also have to support her business.
So you buy the charcoal for her
Yeah, I also buy from.
and use it to cook.
Yeah, so I'll cook the rice here and I also do the stew inside.
Now, in every community, of course, you expect all amenities and also businesses. If you want a haircut, this is the right place to come to. I'm not sure this barbering salon has a name. American Haircut. American Haircut. That's the name of this salon. It has beautiful seats. Hello, bro. How are you? Fine. Your shop is called American Haircut. Yes. Na edinu nyane fini.
Oh, efimia kasama kumamu.
I didn't hear. Why American?
Obiani ni fit. Obiani fit, yeah.
I didn't. Who person that could call American?
Yes.
Who made them American?
Babina.
Who the Babri make American? Na America state be.
NS state bia or USA, yeah.
Unyanko for umba ha be Babri.
Yes. Oh, they come to me like 5 or 7. Yeah.
Na niho ba who be oji say.
Nkola 15 cities, 24, 20 cities. Me pe was on major 15 cities.
20 cities ni board in pound. Who need air condition wa nkofo bi won air condition. Who need air condition? Ufan no say na e dey say helicopter. And our TV no say 1 inch or 2 inch.
8 inches.
8 inches. And now only
Obiani ni sanu. Usa no ye fair. Obia wet me about uche. Yeah.
And this is open master ma obeji 15 ba open master. And to me say me ba obeji say.
Okay, major 20.
Obeji 20. That is open master no. I've come to this house. This man has lived here for decades. I just want to have a quick historical background to the development of this area. Hello, sir. Welcome to our broadcast and our news. How long have you been here for?
For the past 60 years.
60 years. Now, when we are outside, we see East Legon. It's a big place. Now, La Baulish is also part of that. But behind it, we are looking at a slum setting that you have. Has this always been the structure, or this is a recent development?
I think because of migration, people are coming here. So when they come like that, they normally don't have a place to lodge. So hence there are so many kiosks.
So these kiosks that I'm seeing are all occupied by people, right?
Yes, they are occupied by people. They are occupied by the artisans, girls who are doing, who are learning this hairdressing, and then dressmaking, and then the whole lot.
It looks like there's no plan. You don't have drains. The roads are not properly demarcated. I don't know. Do you have water?
We don't have water.
So there's no pipe.
We have pipe, but they are it's the private people who always have the pipe. Some people connected it to the grid.
Do you foresee this place changing and becoming a beautiful city?
Yes, if they planned it very well.
Well, so it's been really an interesting spectacle coming out of the other side of the otherwise rich, affluent East Legon, this side known as Baaleshi, where I have gone to really see a different kind of life, which is different than what you see on Lagos Avenue and on the Baaleshi main highway. It is telling the story of inequalities that exist in the heart of the city, so that you may not be deceived by the high-rise buildings that you see lining up the street. The essence of this story is to let you know that there are lots of inequalities happening. There is lots of struggle happening behind the scenes, which you may not really have been aware of, and to lift the lid of that particular situation for an understanding by the duty bearers as we continue to build our nation. Reporting for Channel One Television from the East Legon, and next I want to give it the name or the ACCRA'S version of East Legon. My name is Umaru Sandabado.